This meeting is being recorded.
Hi guys, the continuation of before we see that please unmute yourself guys. Before we see the entire architecture of a Power BI, how it will be work from the end to end, then we need to be as a BI developer, we need to be know about each and every component of a Power BI. There are mainly three components will be there. Power BI desktop. From the upcoming class, we need to learn Power BI services. We need to be learn Power BI mobile apps. These are the main three components will be there. In the Power BI services, how we can have to be the access means this is the cloud platform. I will be show you here. If you are stay here, this is the cloud platform of the Power BI service. Whatever the reports we are developing in the Power BI desktop side here, we need to be published using the publish option. Here we can see there is a publish option will be there. In that publish option, we need to be the publish that particular report into our Power BI services. Here only we can have to be given the access to the end user. Okay, this is the entire look to the Power BI services. We need to belong from the next class onwards. In the Power BI desktop, I am already informed with that they connectly secure to the hundreds of data sources in the cloud or on premises. I am already show here. In the get data, we can see lot of options will be there. There is some hundreds of data sources will be available. In this data sources, we need to be the connect the all the data into the in the Power BI desktop side. Transform and combine the data from the multiple sources in just a few clicks. Transform and combine the data from the multiple sources. Means while we are loading the data into the Power BI desktop side, there will be two options will be showing. For example, we have to get the data into the Power BI side. Any dummy data we can take in. Here we can see this is the table. We can see there is a load and transform will be the two options. Load means that will be directly loading into the Power BI desktop side. While we select the transform data means that will be take you into the transformation query, another window page. Okay, this will be also very important. It will be included in the Power BI desktop only. I will tell you later from the upcoming class. Here we can see there is a transform data option. In this transform data only, it will be loading our data. This is the difference between what is the load and transform. There is a combine option will be there. It will be also discussed from the upcoming class. For example, we need to be take some multiple pages of it, sorry, multiple Excel sheets of a data into the directly in the Power BI side. It will be asked you to load, transform, and combine. That will be take from the multiple steps. It will be we can see from the next thing. Using the Power BI desktop, we can have to be the create and design from the distribution of a BI content, and we can have to extend our data models with the DAX formula. DAX means nothing but this is the one of the 99% we need to be learn about the DAX. There is a 250 functions of will be there from the DAX formulas. We need to be know about the each and every function with the clear understanding. Without knowing the DAX, we are not sustainable in any corporate industry as a BI developer. Okay, we need to be know about the each and every DAX function with the simple examples from the clear structure. This is the main thing in our BI developer should have to be the follow. Okay, the next thing is choose from the more than 100 cutting edge and the data visual from the creating your one. If you have seen here, we can there is a visualization pane will be there. In this visualization pane, there are almost 36 visuals we can have to be seen. If we need the more visuals, we can have to select in the three dots. In these three dots, we can have to get more visuals option will be there. In this selection, there will be a marketplace. For example, we have a Play Store in our Android mobile. we need to download the whatever the app we need to be required. Okay, same thing here. Power BI also containing some marketplace. Here there is a lot of visuals will be there. Okay, we can have to be n number of visuals will be there. Here we can see some of the visuals will be containing of a tick mark, some of the visuals will be not containing of a any tick mark. Okay, here we can see this is the certified one, this is the not certified. This is the blue tick will be why it will be taken here. This will be not taken here. Why means this is the Microsoft certified blue tick. Okay, this is the not a certified thing. We need to be use only Microsoft certified visuals in our Power BI desktop. For example, we need to be import the Toronto chart or maybe Sankey chart, maybe Power KPI, maybe Combust, maybe infographical design. We can have to select that particular visual. There is a some get option or import option will be like up here. So let's wait. I will show you here. Here you can see we can have to add or download sample. We can add symbol will be there. We can add means it will be directly added into your visualization pane. Okay, here we can see our import visual is successfully added. Here we can see the infographic visual is added. Like that, we can have to add the n number of the visuals from the marketplace. From thousands of visual, we can have it in the marketplace. Dig deep into the data to find the patterns and discover the insights of insights means nothing but understanding the data. Dig, for example, if we have to be given the data from the thousands of data in the Excel data. From the Excel data, if we have seen in the data in the Excel, we are not understanding the properly what is happening, what is happening in the organization. In that Excel data, we can have to be the make into the in the Power BI desktop. We can develop some visuals, some understanding visuals that will be make you into the some good insights from the understanding of your organization. That is the point will be made. Create a mobile report on the Go users. I am already told that the mobile reports we can use the mobile layout thing. We can have to be develop the reports from the thing. There is no any. There is a big difference will be mobile layout. There is a simple steps will be needed. I can tell you how the simple steps will be created in the mobile layout from the upcoming classes. Next one is publish securely on the web or a on-premises report server or embed the visuals on an app or a website. I am already told that after the developing of a report, we have an option called publish option. We can have to be publish this entire report with securely to the on-premises cloud platform. I can already shown here. This is here we can only publish this Power BI reports with more securely. That is the meaning of the point. Next thing, we need to be know about the what is the data warehouse concept. I will teach you and I will tell you given some brief discussion from the upcoming classes from the data warehouse concepts also. From the before the concept, we need to be know about the where we can have to be get the data, how the functionalities will be happen from the backend. This is not a useful to our as a BI developer. From some particular point of time, there is a lot of interviews. Some of the interview I have faced this question. Can you please tell me the backend process, or can you have to be given the some architecture of your backend, how the data will be coming into your Power BI desktop? This is the interview question which I have to be facing previously. I will tell you why. What is architecture? This is the architecture of that thing. You can see here the data sources. ECRM, ERP, e-commerce, SCM, legacy, external, other. Here there is a multiple data sources. We have to get a huge number of data. In this data, we are not directly stored into the operational data sources. There is a ETL member like extract, transform, and load. Please remember that name. ETL means extract, transform, load. This ETL member, there is a one separate developer, ETL developer will be there. This ETL developer must have to extract the data and transform the data and extract the data from the data sources and make the data into after the extraction of the data, they are transforming the data, and after the transform data, they are load into the operational data sources. What is the operational data sources? Means these data sources we can have to be store the useless or usefulness information. For example, structured data and unstructured data. I already told that structured data means we can have a table relational database model. Like data will be available in the columns and rows format. Unstructured data means logos, audio files, any URLs, web URLs, image URLs, and the HTTP links, like that will be there. Operational data source will be stored entire useful or useless information. Based on this operational data sources, the ETL members has to be extract the data to load the only usefulness of information to the data warehouse. Here I can already told that here we can have to be stored some 1 lakh data will be stored here. In this 1 lakh, the organization will be needed from the only usefulness information. It will be only some thousands of the records will be there. The ETL process will be what they have to be some ETL operation. They have to be loaded the only usefulness of information to the data warehouse. Okay. Here we can observe here in the above there is a metadata repository and DM will be there. What is the use of this will be there? For example, we have a some 10 years of data will be there in the data. Okay, in the operational data sources, we have a 10 years of a data will be there. In the 10 years of a data, we need to be stored the only 2 years, only 3 years, only 5 years of a data into the data vault. From the remaining data, in which we need to be stored, from which place we need to be stored. In the metadata repository, this is the one of the most important thing is we need to be stored the historical data. In the 10 years of a data, we are storing the 7 years of a data here, and remaining whatever the needed of the latest 3 years, we are loaded in the latest 3 years of a data in the data warehouse. After the data warehouse, we are need to create a data mart. These data marts means nothing but, for example, data mart, there is a n number of a data marts we need to be the creator. Data mart is nothing but this will be take only related information of a particular thing. For example, in the data warehouse, there is a educational data will be there. Some of the IT corporate data will be there. Some of the banks information will be there. Some of the any retail online shopping data will be there. Some in the data mart means in this data mart we can store only the bank's data. In the second data mart we can store only the educational data. In the third data mart we can store only from online shopping. We can have some Amazon, Flipkart, like this particular related data only we can separately store. Based on this data we can separately store within the some individual type. Okay, in data mart we can have to be take the data into the BI tool. I am already told that there is a n number of BI tools will be there. Power BI desktop will be one of the BI tool today's the leading market. The Tableau will be there, Looker will be there, Cliffy will be there. There is a SAP will be there. Okay, in that based on the BI tools, we need to be the develop the dashboards and reports here. These dashboards and reports will be need to publish in the cloud platform in the Power BI side. After that will be first and most important thing is Power BI desktop will be not working in any Mac OS. In Apple laptops, any Mac OS, Power BI desktop will be not working. In the Windows, maybe any Linux, the Power BI desktop will be working. How to install and configure the Power BI desktop? Here we can see we can have to be go to the web browser. We can have to type this link. We can have to it will directly take into the one web page. Here we can see Microsoft Power BI desktop will be there in this desktop. We can have to be click on that particular URL. We can have to be shown some pop-up window. Here there is a download option will be there. In this download option, we can have to be download the Power BI desktop into our required Windows or maybe any Linux software we can download. Here we can my best suggestion is to be don't download the Power BI desktop from the Chrome or any web browser. Why? Because I am telling you that the Power BI desktop will be getting updates from monthly. The Microsoft will be updated every month. They have to be added some new feature, maybe added some other data sources from every month. Okay, they are updated the Power BI desktop every month. We need to be updated the Power BI desktop on every month, we need to again download the latest one from the Chrome from 300 MB, maybe 400 MB. Again reinstalling, that will be waste of our time, waste of our data. In that scenario, we need to go to the our directly from the Microsoft Store will be there. In that Microsoft Store, we have a search. In the Microsoft Store, we need to be search the Microsoft Power BI desktop will be there. In the Power BI desktop, we can directly download it from the Microsoft server. Okay. If whatever the updates we are getting from the Microsoft, we are directly updated here, not to be downloaded via again and again installing that one. It will be a waste of time. Okay, you can download it from the Microsoft Store only. That will be the best practice to understand it. Installing and configure, I will be already told you. This is the thing is, I am already told that there is a Power BI Microsoft Power BI desktop. We are using a free license. Power BI free, Power BI Pro, and Power BI Premium. Power BI free license means any user can have to be access the Power BI desktop without any licensing. Okay, the Power BI Pro account means it will be required as some user-based license. For example, we are getting the Amazon Prime from user-based license, from the Disney Hotstar license. It is a single user license. Like that, we are getting the Power BI Pro license from the user-based license from the Microsoft. The license cost is to be the $9.9 per month. The Power BI Premium license is a license that will be the organization. There is 100 people of an entire organization. They can all of them has to be used a single license. That will be the $2,500 per annum. Okay, I will tell you how we can how to get the Power BI Pro account from the free. There is a one of the you can have to directly enter the URL from your Chrome. That will be make navigated to the Office 365 E3 will be there. In this Office 365 E3, there will be a free trial option will be there. In that free trial, you can select the free trial. After the free trial, you can have to be that will be the given the some details, ask you some self details. You can have to enter the details. After the enter the details, that will be the make you to create a new account. I will be share one demo. Sorry, I will be share one URL link from YouTube video how to create a some free Power BI Pro account. The Power BI Pro account is not to use it for now. That will be used for the next time. I will tell you when it will be useful. If you are creating now means that will be the waste. Why? Because the Power BI Pro license free account will be active only from 30 days. More than 30 days it will be expired. Okay. From re again we can't create. We need to create some another mode. Okay, I will tell you when we have to create a new account. Thanks to all for the joining of my demo sessions. I will be teach you from the upcoming sessions from the overall concept. From the next class onward, we are going to be start the Power BI desktop and Power BI services and each and every concept. And after that, I need to be about after the classes will be the going. Uh, we I told at the particular point of time, you guys have to be there, prepare your resume. I am giving you one demo session of how to prepare a resume and how to publish that resume. Sorry, how to publish or how to make the resume into the Naukri profiles on another platform. So that will be the calls coming from more from your resume. I will tell you from that side. In the middle of the course, I'm going to be the teach you how to give an interview to the client. Okay. I'm also giving you one demo session with you how we can have to be interacted with the client side. And I will be explain the one live project at the end with the scratch to end. How the data will be coming from the another data sources, how we can do the data modeling, how we can how to make the report and dashboard, how to interact with the client, how the client will be given the requirements to the daily, what it will be the required, any updates we are getting from the daily. That each and everything I will be teach you from the scratch to end. There is no any worry about it. From the middle of the course only, please try to apply for the job. Then you can have to be from the end of the course, you are getting any chance of getting a job or getting into the IT industry. That is my best suggestion. Okay, guys, let's catch up in some next sessions. This is the overall demo of what is the online, what is the Power BI desktop, how it will be useful to the end-to-end customer, what is the need of the BI developer should have to be learned. Please be careful on the things. I need to remind you one thing. As a BI developer, we need to be know about the each and every option of the BI part. Like in Power BI desktop, we need to be know the each and every option, as well as we need to be learn the Power BI DAX function. DAX is nothing but that is the 90% of the AI developer should have to be know about the thing. There is a 250 functions will be there. In the 250 functions, we need to be use almost 200 functions. We need to be know the each and every function with carefully. Okay. Lot of people will be, maybe some of them has to be, they have struggled to learn the DAX part. But I will teach you some simple ways how to remember the DAX function, when to use that particular DAX functions in your business requirement, how it will be the make you into the good Power BI developer. Okay, there is no any need of a support from the other person. If you are follow up my daily videos or daily updates, you don't need to be depend on any other. You have to be get a job and you can have to be settle into the as much as soon as possible into the IT industry. There is no any doubt of it. From the upcoming classes, we are going to in advanced level. Okay. Hi, my